Hello and guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I will be showing you all the animations for the new bursts in The Strongest Battlegrounds. So Strongest Battlegrounds did a quiet mini update, and if you haven't noticed, they changed the map back to normal, and they've also added bursts, cooldown notifiers for like dashes and other stuff, and I don't recall what exactly, but something to do with the Undying Hero ult, if I remember right. Well, in general though, we will be focusing on the bursts and how they look today. So not every class has a burst yet, but they plan to in the future. So what exactly are bursts? So if you don't know already, bursts are this new thing they added. It's somewhat like an anti-teaming thing. So basically, if you the game, so I don't really know how it exactly triggers. I haven't used it in a public server yet. But from what I've noticed is that like if too many people are like beating you up or something, the game will give you the special thing that each class has a different one. And it will keep one of the enemies somewhat close to you so you can keep fighting them, but it will launch the other enemy far away, and different classes like launch them farther. It's a really cool thing they added, and if this actually works and it like pushes people so far away, this might be a good thing. The Strongest Battlegrounds has like an anti-teaming thing, because I know a lot of new players are getting like bullied for the most part because they're new, and for some unholy reason, all the top players, like 18,000 kills average, are teaming and targeting the new players for kills. So grab your popcorn and let's begin. So since I have Private Server Plus and am in a private server right now, instead of getting two players to team on me, since I may or may not have any friends, I definitely do, but so I will just be giving myself the burst and letting you guys see how that burst works. Because I think the animations for some of these are really cool, because I was messing with them earlier. Alright, so right now we are going to use Garu's burst. Oh, so that's cool. Basically, you do like, it's like a zigzag, and then it launches one of them away and keeps the other one near. It does good damage. I feel like this could be combo extender fuel for all those sweaty combo guys. Problem is, you don't get the burst whenever you want. You gotta get teamed on. I mean, there's probably other ways to get it. Like I said, I've never played with it in a public server before, but yeah, it does do some pretty decent damage. And so this one doesn't launch them that far away, but I know some of them they get launched much further away. Also, remember that all the other classes are placeholdered with Garu's bursts, so if you get it, it will be Garu's. Alright, so now I have the Destructive Cyborg class on, or Genos, whatever you want to call it. So I've seen that when I was using it earlier, it kind of like, jet dive? It's kind of like that, but you don't go back down like the kick, you just do a PSC like this. Wow. It's pretty cool, like it's probably, combo extender fuel, like I said. I mean, most of these could be probably used for combo extenders. Yes, this is coming from a kid who is bullied in Strongest Battlegrounds, giving people who are way better than I am advice. But yeah, so it's a pretty cool burst. I think I like the fact that it just sends you up and it keeps you up there, because like if you know Destructive Cyborg, you can still hit a lot of people while you're in the air, either if it's jet dive or blitz shot. So yeah, you can still do decent damage, and it's pretty cool burst. I think at the end of this video I'm gonna have to choose a favorite that I like based off animation rather than damage. Alright, and for our next class, I have brought out the Deadly Ninja, I believe. Yes. So this one, it's kind of like, it's a spin attack, and then you launch one right there, and look how far the other one went. See, this is anti-team fuel right here. You will launch the other guy so far away. Some of them can launch like way across the map. But yeah, you can just send the other guy just ridiculously far. So they'll have to come back while you finish 1v1 the first guy, if the game plays in your favor and says, oh, they're being teamed again, see, look, it's so far away, they're being teamed again, then, like, keep doing it. I feel like this could be powerful, and it could be nice for new players, in general. Alright, so, now I'm using, Brutal Demon. Yes, the bat, metal bat. Everyone likes getting bonked by that. So yeah, this one's burst. See, you send that guy combo and then he's gone. He's regretting his life decisions now. But you could, if I wanted to, I could easily have dashed into it and then just started like doing it. I don't really main this class, so yeah, I'm not the best with this moves, but this, yeah, most of these bursts are great combo extenders and just good for attacking them multiple times, because the burst itself is pretty decent for damage too. And like, see, I'm trying to get him back to the other guy right now, and it's not working very successfully. But yeah, metal bats, it's burst. It's like an AOE burst. Well, I think. Well, not really. It's basically big range. Like, most of them have big ranges, though. Like, if you couldn't tell. I mean, Garu's, I didn't try, but it looked like it could link with multiple other people. Like, yeah. So I feel like all of them can hit a lot of people at once, if you really wanted them to. Which is pretty cool, being that these bursts are potential for new players to embrace the game. Because I almost rage quitted because I couldn't learn the game because I kept getting targeted. Now you die. Alright, no one saw that, right? Alright, next I have the Blade Master with his shiny samurai sword. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, so for this one, it is a different sort of... Ooh, I like the effects. I don't like the fact I think I missed. So if you notice that you get your fire passive where you can kaboomy without having to kill the player, which is kind of cool. I'm not sure if you get it from split second. I'm not sure, but so it launches one very far away and then it pulls the other one in. That's cool. I like that, as I fail to remember what all these moves do. But yeah, this one's cool because, like, it keeps the other one close enough to you where you can keep killing them. And the other one has to come back, which is, I think, really cool. And I missed that one again. See, I think this one's harder to aim since you have to go, yeah, see, if you want to hit them, you need to go behind them. If you want to hit them in the right way. So it is a harder one to aim, but it sends them far, and it gives you your flame sword passive, or whatever that's called. I'm not good with all the names. Yeah, so this is a cool one, and I like the fact it's like a slow-mo animation, sort of, and then it like pulls the other person in. I think this burst is really cool. I also like the animation and all that stuff. Could be the one I vote for at the end. Also, you guys tell me in the comments which ones you guys like the most. Alright, next, finally, but not final, I said that right, is Wild Fight Psychic. Basically, this one's burst is, I think, my favorite. Because you do like a tornado, you launch that one, they bonk their head on tree, and look, the other one's gone. I don't see them at all. Actually, I don't think that's them because the other one went the wrong way. Like the opposite way. I'll just use this guy though. But like, where did the other one go? I think the other one's the one at the tree over there. But that's far. This thing sends them so far then. And I messed that up, but still. That is a ridiculous far. So if you use Wild Psychic, okay, this is not info for runners. I swear if you're a runner, I will be mad at you. Sad, I'll spawn another dummy. But look how freaking far you can send this guy. Look at that. The other guy's right there, just dashing to him, but he's so far away. Like, I think this is my favorite one out of all of them. Because of just how powerful. But see, look, you can just hit the other guy too if you aim it. But just how powerful and how the animation looks, it's clean. I think this one's my favorite. Yes, I barely use this class. So remember, there are going to be more bursts for the classes that don't have one yet. They're going to be placeholder by Garu's burst. Well, but if you like this video, like, subscribe, consider commenting, and See you in the next one.